Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba, and my loving Sai Ram to one and all. We, the participant of second batch of Shri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation Mahila Wing Goa, invite you all for our workshop on wholesome parenting for strong bonding and perfect family. Before starting off session, would like to introduce you all to our project team members. Sister Pranita Kanpunkar, Dr. Shreya Pavaskar, Sister Samiksha Pawar, Sister Saipiti Sapte, and myself Sonali Naik. Last week, we had session on how to help parents in understanding child's self-esteem. Today is our fourth session on how to assist and educate parents develop congenial environment for children so that they can grow mentally to their best abilities. Today, we have with us Shami Rasekar ma'am, who is passionate yoga instructor with experience of more than 3 years now in designing and leading flow of yoga, meditation and energy healing session with knowledge about postures, breathing techniques and spiritual elements of yoga teaching. She is always eager to share her expertise and passion with students. She has completed her yoga training from Yoga Prana Vidya Ramana Trust, Bangalore, and is a member of International Naturopathy Organization. She has received certification from Ministry of Ayush Government of India. She has promoted holistic well-being through teaching and consultation, designed yoga class sequences and integrated lesson plans for beginners and advanced students. She has also helped students develop their body and mind awareness as well as physical strength and did various group meditation, group healing session for schools and social groups. Now I request Shami ma'am to please take over the session. Sai Ram.
Namaste everyone. Good evening. My name is Shami and I am the founder of a well-being center called as Pink Lotus, which is situated in Margao. I've been into practice of energy healing for more than 3 years now with miraculous healing and a lot of other transformation, life transformation. So I'm going to be a life coach for today. So I would first of all request all of you all to put your cameras on because it looks like as if I'm talking to some, gadget. So I would request all of you to put your cameras on, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see smiling faces. Moreover, we are doing this online. So we are facing our system, we are facing our mobiles and we are sitting. So we don't know, right? It looks like we are talking to a machine. So when we see some nice faces, it looks so nice. And the person in front of you also will feel so good. Oh, wow, we have such lovely audience who's listening and being happy with us, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much. Atma Namaste, everyone. Welcome to this session. Thank you so much. When I would like to say this, when Samiksha approached me a month ago and she said, "Ma'am, you have to do this for us." I was like, "Okay, what is the topic?" And she gave me a list of topics. I was like, so confused. I mean, like, this is being so responsible topics I need to talk on. Okay, I said, and I could not decide. And then after 2, 3 days, she gets in touch with me again and she says, "Ma'am, were you able to decide on any topic?" I said, "No, I was not able because all the topics are so interesting to talk on and I cannot make up my mind." So I said, "Samisha, you please help me with this. You choose one topic for me. I'll prepare myself." Okay. So at last, he gave me this wonderful topic. First of all, I would like to say, as a parent myself, we are always in the learning process, right? Because coping up with children nowadays is very difficult. Whoever is attending the session here, all of us are parents? Yes, no? Would be parents? Yes, great. Come on. Same guy. Okay, fine. Yes, we all are parents. Are your children with you all right now or no? Yes, no. I could get my child along to listen to this session. Are your children along with you right now? No. Okay, fine. You can quickly typing in your comments, okay? Yes, no, maybe, because this will be the fastest finger first session with us, okay? That's how I like. I like when you all are very interactive and I see smiling faces, okay? Still, no problem. No problem, Aparna. That's all right, okay? But I still know people who have not turned on their cameras. Can you please turn on your cameras so I can see yours so we can start the session? Okay, yes, yes, I can see more smiling faces coming in. Okay, let's begin with the session because I also have limited time and the topic which is given to me is like a big responsible topic. Okay, so, ah, parent, responsible parent, responsible environment, and how to make responsible children. Big question mark. We get so confused, isn't it? Right? We have children. I'm sure whoever is attending here, or the children here are like right from being toddlers to teenagers, isn't it? Right? We have a mixed group over here, right? And all the parents must be facing on one big major issue is that my child is not listening to me. My child is back answering. My child does not tell me anything. My child does not discuss with me anything. Yes or no? Type in yes, no, maybe. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, so we are all sailing in this same ship, isn't it? That our children don't listen to us. And this is one thing which we all get stressed about, isn't it? Right? But do you all remember ये आज के बच्चे व्हाट वी से आज के बच्चे मेरी कोई बात सुनते नहीं है, आज के बच्चे कुछ करते नहीं है, आज के बच्चे ऐसे हैं, आज के बच्चे वैसे हैं. Do you remember once upon a time even you were a बच्चा and this आज के बच्चे concept was even at that time? Maybe even our parents, grandparents also said at that time आज के बच्चे. So even when we were bachas we had the same issues, right? Same challenges, not listening to parents, back answering. So we are also coming from the same root. And so also our children. First thing we need to understand. Only difference between our children and we, or we and our parents, is that they only came before us, few years before us. So like we came few years before our children. So we just have a little extra experience. But all of us are still in the learning process, isn't it? Right? So I listen to a lot of talks, I attend a lot of seminars, lot of workshops we conduct. And one thing I had, friend of mine, long years back, he had mentioned to me. I, he said, before I got married, okay, I had 6 wonderful theories of how to parent. This was before he got married, he said. I have 6 wonderful theories on how to parent. Few years down the line, when I met him, I said, "How are your theories working?" Because he was married by that time. Okay? At that time, he said that I have 6 children and all the theories are gone. So raising up children is a really challenging task. Moreover, because as parents, we get worried and worked up on how to build an environment for our children and how to cope up with them. because we as a generation, whoever is attending over here, are from a generation of 60, 70, 80, isn't it? Yes or no? Parents of 60, 70, 80 are in this forum right now. Do you even realize this age group parents are the most responsible and the best generation parents because we have learned to take the blend from our ancestors. We know everything, the discipline, the tricks, the techniques, we know everything. And we are easily blending to the generation which is called a Generation Z. They like to call them Generation Z, isn't it? All these youngsters right now. So we are the luckiest one. Okay, we are the best ones, you should say. All of us know the principles of parenting. All of us know how to raise our child. We don't need anyone to tell us about that. All what we have forgotten is the tricks and techniques, how to do it, and how to keep ourselves stable and mind, head on our shoulders while we take care of our children. Right or wrong? Yes or no? Please type in your comment. Whatever I'm saying is right or wrong. Yes or no? Fastest thing is first. Does not get a prize, but still you have to answer. Yes or no? Okay? Yes. Alright, so we all know. Yes, yes, okay, yes. Oh wow, we have some new players in the game. Yes or no? Okay, that's great. Yes, new players. Sonali, yes. Okay. So yes, right. Okay. Few things now over the period of time, I guess over a period of a month, every week you all have been having this session and you all have been listening to different people who have spoken on different concepts of parenting. Okay. Great. Okay. It's very nice. But today what we are going to do is a refresher. Okay, refresher. We are going back to our root. Everything is in the universe. You just have to connect to the universe. Universe gives you the answer. Don't think India, the behavior of students and children in India is anything different than the students which are abroad or children which are abroad. We are all same. We follow the same principles. We are all connected to the universe. All what we need to do is a little bit of different technique which we need to use, isn't it? Right? We are so confused. Today's children, we say, they are so technologically, they are so advanced and they know so many things. What happened to you all? You know? I mean, why aren't we able to cope up with our children? Is the technology so fast for us? It isn't. Have you all even tried doing it? We have not. They're giving up very fast because probably we are in between understanding what is practically right and technically right. Right? We have forgotten what is practically right and technically right. We are trying to still make a difference out of it, isn't it? Right? So first of all, I would say, if you are looking to being an authentic parent or an authentic parenting technique, first of all, realign to the universe in a modern way. Start upgrading yourself. Are you so old? I mean, people say you get naughty at 40. I'm sure no one is more than that, right? So start upgrading yourself. See what your child likes to do. Go, get into the social media. Go WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. But what are we doing with that? Are we upgrading ourselves with what is happening? What are the new technologies? What are the new entertainment centers? What are the new likes and dislikes of a child right now? Where they can see their interest right now? We're not doing that. We are busy with our own WhatsApp, creating groups, and you know, we're trying to do our own things on our WhatsApp and Facebook, trying to find different things, which is not right, isn't it? Let's invest our time in something good. So start realigning to the universe in a modern way. Okay, see, in schools, there are counselors now, right? For students, they have a special section wherein a child can go and talk to the counselor and find, talk and try to understand where they are lacking and what is happening. Why do the schools need to have a counselor when the best counselor can be a parent? So where have we lost the communication gap? Where have we lost? A parent can be a best counselor who can listen, understand, and handle the child with that much love. The thing that we are losing on over here is we don't have time to listen to our children. And if we are listening to our children, we are reacting. We are not responding to them. And children don't like if you are reacting, or if you are being arrogant, children will not like. They don't like to listen to a no. But if you put that same no in a proper way of explanation, the child will always listen to you. To be assertive and not arrogant. Explain to the child, what you're saying, why you're saying, and how it will be a benefit to each one's interest, how it will benefit each one in the family. Try to explain to them so that the communication is required between you and your child. That's very important, communication, which we are not doing. And then we say our child does not listen to us. When the child was small, every time he'll come running behind you and say, Mama, this happened in school, that happened in school. I did this today, my this friend did that today, my tiffin this, my that, and this and that. As the child grows, still he comes and tells you, and you are happy that your child is coming and sharing with you. But what happens as the child starts getting little older? He doesn't come and tell you. Probably in the same excitement, he had come and told you something and you had not agreed to it. So what happens? He stops telling you anything. And then you say, my child is not telling me anything. Why? Because instead of understanding what the child is saying, it will be good if you can talk in Hindi. Okay, I'll do a mixture of Hindi and English. All right. So if your child is not, coming and discussing things with you, probably when the child had come once, maybe you didn't have time for the child to listen in the same way as you used to listen. Because when the child was small and telling you things, oh, my child is so cute and so nice, and how nicely he talks and how nicely he explains, these were the things. But as the child grows, they have different things to tell you, and your interest is lost. Probably because even you have a lot of other things to do, isn't it? Right? So are we giving that enough time? Are we listening to the child? We are not listening to the child. And even if we are listening, we are only listening to react, not respond. Have you seen a Coca-Cola can? A Coca-Cola can, if you fizz it, before opening the bottle, you just shake the bottle. What happens when you open? It fizzes out, right? And what happens when everything spills out? You're making your own hands dirty, your own dress dirty. So that is what we are doing. We are listening and then we are reacting. Why don't we listen to respond? Listen to what your child has to say. Sit with the child, communicate with the child. Small little things are very important. Sit and listen, understand what the child is wanting to say. Simple things, okay? Also, be assertive, not arrogant. Like I said, when a child, you're explaining something. See, every one of us has gone through that age. We were also teenagers at one point of time. We also wanted to do a lot of things, try a lot of things. Yes or no? Yeah, I wanted to go out to party late night with my friends. I wanted to go bunk college and go to a movie. I wanted to go out to eat. I wanted to try this. I wanted to try that. We have gone through that phase. So put yourself in that age. How did you want your parents to be at that time? Would you like if your parent had to react and say, no, you're not going to do this? If you put yourself at the age of when you were 12 and 13, you would understand for yourself what your child would exactly want, right? If your child is coming and telling you something, listen, you understand because see, you are not wrong, child is not wrong, but what the child wants to do or does not want to do can be right or wrong. Okay, so don't say my child is wrong always. Don't say I am wrong or my child is wrong. We are not wrong, but what we want to do, what we would want to do could be wrong. So you need to explain to your child in that way. See, Baba, see, this is your thing. This is you want to go out for party. All right, that's fine with us. But these are certain things around which might not be good for you. So that is what you need to explain, and you need to make the child understand it. Then only your child will start getting a bond. Tomorrow, your child will come and discuss with you. This is what happened in school. This is what happened in college. This is what happened in my workplace. because you're understanding the situation and helping your child to identify what is right and wrong instead of saying a blunt no. Have patience. Everything comes with a patience. Everything comes with patience. Also remember that each and every person in the house plays a very important role. You will teach your children how to treat others. Children always look up to you as parents. Each one has a role. Father has a role. Probably father is working, going out and making a living. Mother is at home taking care of child, taking care of the house and whatever is required at home. Similarly, children also have to be responsible and play their roles accordingly. Respect is very important. Just like a keyboard, okay, a computer keyboard, all the keys have to function. If one key is not functioning well, you cannot type a complete sentence, can you? Yes or no? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know, right? Okay. So a family bonding is also very important. Each one has their own responsibilities to do. Like each one is very important in the house. Okay, so learn to respect each other. When you show the respect, the children will show the respect. Okay, so it's up to you how you inculcate that behavior in them. Okay? Children like to do a lot of things nowadays. They say, I'm not going to study. I am going to do music, dance, sports. Why not? Even those things are coming up right now, right? Everything is coming up right now. Support your child. Even probably during your younger age, you also might have want to be doing all these things. ये सब कुछ करना चाहते थे आप, लेकिन अभी क्या हुआ? So live your life as a teenager or as a child. Grow with your child all over again. Trust me, it's fun. If your child likes to do that, try. You also try to do it. Probably you can help your child to do it in a better way. How many of us try to do that? If a child is apart from their school projects, apart from their school homework, is there anything else what a parent does with their child? Say if a child likes to dance, how many times have we tried to stand up and say, okay, teach me also, I will also dance? If a child likes to sing, sitting and singing over there, how many times have we also stood up and said, okay, let me also try, give me a note? We don't, right? We just leave them. Okay, you like to go for music? Go, do. I'll put you for a class. चलो जाओ करो जो करना है. मेरी जान छोटी, तुझे 1 घंटा मिलेगा, मैं टीवी देखूंगी. It's not only the mother, even the father has responsibilities, isn't it? So how much are we connecting to our children like this? The child is watching sunset on the phone, sunrise on the phone, everything, nature on the phone, everything on the phone. How many times have we said, okay, get up, let's go to the beach, see the sunrise? How many times we have actually connected to nature? Like I keep saying in all my in all my talks, that universe has answer to everything. Universe teaches us everything. We just need to admire and understand what the universe is trying to tell us. Simple example I'll give you. You know, animals. Okay, simple things about animals. Right? When uh, when a giraffe gives birth to its child, okay, what happens is when the giraffe gives birth to its child, when the baby falls down, it falls down from a height, right? Because they normally stand, all right? They cannot sit. So the baby falls from a height. As soon as the baby falls down and is just trying to, come out of the shell, the mother giraffe gives him a kick on his butt. The baby giraffe is still under that thing of coming out of that little thing shell of his. He's wondering, why is my mother kicking me? Till he gets his conscious and tries to understand what is happening around him, the mother giraffe gives him another strong kick. The giraffe baby is still wondering what is happening. मैंने क्या गलती की इस दुनिया में आके जो मुझे लाख पे लाख मिल रही है? Isn't it? Same thing happens with our children. When we try to tell them something or we shout at them, मेरी माँ मेरी जान क्यों खा रही है? ये बार बार बोल के क्या फायदा होने वाला है? isn't it? But remember, the mother giraffe is just preparing the baby giraffe to come on its feet and be ready because the mother giraffe cannot be around the baby giraffe all the time. Mother giraffe has to go hunting to get food for the baby giraffe, right? And when the mother is gone hunting, the baby has to be on his own. And during that time, the baby has to learn to protect himself, right? So the children also need to understand this. If your mother is doing this, your father is doing this, there is a reason behind it. Why my mother is doing this? Because your parents cannot be with you all the time. Even we have gone through this. We have learned from our own mistakes. We have made mistakes. We have learned from our own mistakes. So let the children make mistakes. That's all right. They will learn. All what you need to do is be there for them. Be there. Because if they are making any major mistakes, they know they can come back to you and they know that you are there. So you need the communication between your children and you is very important. Realigning yourself to the modern technologies and the universe, modern way of universe is very important. Upgrade yourself to the modern technologies, to the modern alignment to the universe. That will help you to keep a connection with your children. You tell your children to sit and do bhajan, they will not like it. But same thing if you tell them in a different way, making them understand why that is important or why you want them to do it, they will understand it. At least they'll not say no. They'll come because of you. The communication is very, very important. Let them follow their passion. Let them do. See, education is a part. Education is required. Same like how we as parents, we always think of a second income, isn't it? Right? We have a second income. We today now we don't rely on our jobs or anything. One thing we have two, three second income. So let your children also, while they study, let them also pursue their passion. Let them balance it out. Teach them how to balance it out. Children are getting older, then we say, okay, we are doing so many things. We are having good communication with them. We are having, that we are not having any generation gap. We are understanding. We are updating ourselves, and we are doing everything. So when do we give independence to our children? Right? We think of that. How can we understand that the child is like, okay, fine, we can leave the child by its own? So that entirely does not depend on age. Some children mature faster, some children take time. It's more about character, integrity, and consciousness. How conscious is your child? When you give direction to your child, how much does that child is able to take it and understand it? There might be a grown-up child, but goofs up with everything. Is it all right to give independence to such a child who needs mentoring and monitoring all the time, whom we know that will goof up? We cannot, right? But similarly, even a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old who knows how to keep his toys in place, who knows how to make his bed, who knows how to use his gadgets and keep them safe, is a responsible child, isn't it? Works with his consciousness. So that also we need to identify. Everyone is not the same, isn't it? Right? So you need to understand how your child is. First, and more above all, one thing which I will like to stress on is your energy. Energy is everything. And always remember, energy follows your thought. Start generating good thoughts. Match the vibration to the reality you want. There are vibrations all around us. You know that, right? How many of us, are spiritually connected? How many of us indulge ourselves in yoga? How many of us indulge ourselves in meditation? How many of us do that over here? We do? Yes, no, maybe. Please type in your answers over here. How many of us do we have who actually, try to connect to the universe, who do yoga regularly, who do meditation regularly? Anyone over here? No one? Meditation is something which old people do, isn't it? You're still young. Little bit of everything. Very good. Most of the times when I talk about my sessions and I tell people, okay, come on, let's meditate. No, 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 I'm not coming. Meditation I'll do later on when I'm retired. Very good, Sarika. Yes, required, isn't it? Right? They tell me, no, I'm not that old to start meditation. Meditation is not something what you do when you are old. Meditation is something what you do for yourself. It's connecting to the universe, finding yourself, that little bit of peace of mind what you need for yourself. Meditation regularly does not make you a sadhu or a sadhu. Meditation gets the right balance in you. It's connecting to the universe, finding your answers, because all the questions what you have, all the answers are within you. And that way you will get the answers only if you connect to the universe. So meditation is basically connecting to the universe, getting an alignment with your body, mind, and soul. Okay, so don't have the wrong concept. So next time if anyone tells you, okay, let's meditate, please give yourself that 10 minutes or 20 minutes time. Trust me, it makes a lot of difference. And energy is something which is required. Okay, now since we are talking about energy, let's do a small demonstration. Okay, I want all of you, if you all can turn on your cameras, I'll be able to guide you all better with the energy part. So we understand what energy I'm talking about. Energy is not what you go and build yourself in the gym. Okay, so energy, each one of us has energy. So can I just have your cameras on, please? So and let us do a small demonstration on this and how your energies can fluctuate throughout the day. Yes, yes. Where are the remaining ones? Only few who have turned on their cameras. Okay, fine. All right. Let's not waste time. Let's have this done. Okay. Energy. All of us know every human body has an aura, right? You need to keep your aura strong. What is aura? Can anyone tell me what is a human aura? Anyone who knows what is a human aura? Come on, let's either it is going to be right or it's going to be wrong. Okay, so I can't punch you from the system over here. Oh, you gave me a wrong answer. I cannot punish you. So you can tell me your answer. Either it is right or a wrong answer. Anyone knows what is aura? What is human aura? Because this is some little bit of magic I'm going to show you all now. Yes, you can turn on your mic and just tell me. Anyone knows? No, no one wants to say. You're all good students. You want to listen? Okay. Good vibration. That's correct. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Now, human aura. We all have seen God's picture, right? And around God's picture, we have seen a nice white or a light which they show around the God's picture. That is aura. And each and every human being has that aura. Okay. Yes. That's right. Okay. So each and every, even we do have, all of us do have. Okay. Now that aura is very important. The more clean and positive we keep our aura, the more peaceful mind you'll have, the more balance you'll have. The more peaceful mind and balance you have, the decision making capacity of yours increases, patience level increases. Okay, so this practice is very, very important. Simple techniques which I will tell you all, which I can do every day to keep that balance throughout your day. Because being a parent, or first of all, you need is patience and the balance of mind so that you don't react but you respond to the queries and you have your peace of mind as well without disturbing yourself. Okay, so what do we do? Let us check our energies, how much energy we do have right now. Okay, let's check that. So what I want you all to do, put your hands in front like this. Okay, yes, and now with your right thumb you will press the center of your left palm. With your right thumb, left palm, press it very gently 3 times. One, two, three. And with your left hand, the right palm. One, two, three. Everybody can see me, right? What we are doing. Then what we do is the tip of the fingers. Just gentle press. One, two, three. Gentle press. Then a rub. And then you keep your palms facing each other, like this. Your underarms are open, your fingers are loose. Okay? Now, all what you have to do is complete focus in between your palms. You can close your eyes for that. Now, make sure your palms should not touch each other. Palms should not be touching. Okay? There should be a gap in between your palms all the time. Now, what you need to do is slowly, while you concentrate between your palms, you have to take your hands apart. Very slowly, take them apart. Very slowly, take them apart as much as possible. You have to embrace the entire world, entire globe. Okay, take it now. Your full concentration is between your palms. Now, slowly bring your palms together. Close. Slowly bring your palms close by and see if you can find any repulsion between your palms, any force between your palms. Are you finding anything? If not, again focus between your palms and take your hands away. Take your hands away, 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 away. Slowly bring it close. The minute you find any repulsion, energy force between your palms, you can stop. Stop there, like a ball, something between your palms. Are you finding it? Yes, no, maybe? No, that's okay. If you don't find, that's okay. A little more concentration, little more. Again, you do take your palms away, focus entirely, close your eyes and focus. Yes, very good, Ashu. Yes, little bit between your palms. You'll find it. Full concentration between your palms. Close your eyes. Breathing is normal. Inhale, slowly hold. Exhale, slowly hold. In between your palms, complete focus. Slowly bring them close. Very slowly, take your time. Anyone else has found it? Very slowly, complete focus between your palms. Yes? Anyone else has found anything heavy between your hands as if you're holding an invisible ball? Yes? Please type in yes, no, not yet. Yes. Sanita, yes. Samiksha, yes. Okay, great. You're all superwoman here, super people, superhumans. Yeah, this much. Yes, 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 yes. All of us are getting there, right? So that's the energy. That's the energy what we have right now. Some will have so much, some will have so much, some will have so much, some will have so much. How do you increase that? The regular connection. Yes, that's yeah. Yes, that's good. That's nice. All of y'all, most of y'all have found your energy, right? Now, this is a vibration that we are having with connection with universe. Very important. How do we increase this? Because a person with good aura, good energy levels, everyone would like to be with that person, right or wrong? We say, no, when we meet someone new, Arey, I'm getting that intuition, that vibration, those vibes are not very good. How? Because your aura is already met with the aura of the other person and the aura has judged that person. A negative vibration person, you will always find you'll feel uncomfortable talking to that person or being around that person. And you find it instantly if your aura is strong. The minute you enter a room and there are 10 people there, you can instantly figure out which person is giving you good aura or which person is just taking around. How do we get that? By regular 10 minutes of sitting and just focusing on your breathing pattern. Because when your breathing pattern comes in regular motion, your energy levels increases, your aura increases, your aura gets better, your aura gets healthy. Aura, 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 aura. Some people still fail to understand what is aura, right? Small example I'll give you. Now, we fall sick, we get fever, right? Now, say it is like around 4:30 now, for example, 4:30. I'm not feeling well. I'm getting that body ache. Symptoms of fever. We know the symptoms of fever, so we know हाँ जोर है तमका. मुझे fever आ रहा है. मुझे लग रहा है कि मुझे fever आ रहा है. You touch your body. Is it hot? No, it's not hot. But symptoms है कि मुझे बुखार आने वाला है ना? We don't do anything about it. 2 hours go like that only in that discomfort. 2 hours go. After 2 hours, we touch our body. What happens? Body is burning hot, right? Body is burning hot. Your aura gave you signal 2 hours before. Hey, dude, you're going to get fever. Do something about it right now. No, we sat on it. Let's see. I'm not sure. Just body pain. I'm not sure about it. But aura is still telling you body pain is there. Your fever is entering your aura. But after 2 hours, you are having fever. है ना? हो जाता है ना सबके साथ. So your aura, your universe is giving you those vibrations to your aura. See, this is going to go wrong. We fail to identify it because we are so very busy in all the other things. Our mind is wandering on what my child is doing, what my other people are doing, what my neighbors are doing, what gossip is happening there, what gossip is happening there. Our mind is focused on all those things, and then we say we don't have time for our children, and our children are not listening to us, right? So always remember, people, energy. Energy is something which is required. And if your energy is good, start generating good thoughts. Generating good thoughts will help your energy also to grow. We'll do a demonstration on this and I'll show you right now. Okay. But understand, whatever thoughts you are generating, your energy will follow your thoughts. Okay. In the morning, I don't have mood to go to office today. What to do? I need some excuse, right? To give. So I start generating a thought. I'm not well today. I think I'm getting fever, but I'm fine. Actually, if I go to see, I'm fine. But my mind does not want to go to work today. So I start generating a thought. I'm not well. I'm feeling sick. Like I don't want to do anything today. Another 1 hour, you will actually fall sick. Have you all ever tried this? Unknowingly, each one of us have tried this and we don't know that it was a thought that we have generated. We have generated such high energy and vibrations that it has actually entered our body. So always generate good thoughts. We pray together when we go to the temple, भगवान के पास जाते हैं तो हम सब साथ में प्रार्थना करते हैं एक चीज के लिए. We all pray together. Why? 100 people praying together, we are generating that one thought. And the energy of 100 people is getting followed to that thought. So how much energy and vibration we are sending to the universe, that the universe has to give it to us in return by replying to our prayer. Start generating good thoughts. See how big difference it makes. We'll do another exercise to see how our energy changes with our thoughts. You know why I'm doing this energy part? Because this plays a very important role for parents, especially women, because we don't find our balance. We are like in between so many things. End of the day, we say, "Arey, I'm so tired. I can't concentrate and focus on what I want to do because my children don't allow me, my housework does not allow me, my job does not give me any time to focus on myself." And then when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we are like, "Oh, what has happened to me? Is that me? My mirror is telling me something wrong. That's not me." Right? So let's check how our energy changes with our thoughts. Okay? All right. So first of all, same exercise we are going to do. We are going to feel the energy between our palms. Close your eyes. This time we are going to generate negative thoughts. Okay? You'll just listen to my words. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Complete focus in between your palms. Keep your shoulders loose. Keep your fingers loose. Keep your complete focus in between your palms and slowly take your hands apart. Take them apart, far away. You can turn on your cameras so I can see you. Far away, far away. Very slowly, full concentration in between your palms. Take them far away, far as possible. Now let's start generating negative thoughts. I had a very bad day today. Now, while you're generating negative thoughts, get your palms close to each other very slowly. Bring them together very, very, very slowly. And generate thoughts like, I'm having a very bad day today. I woke up with a headache. Being a Sunday, I had so much of work to do. My children won't help me. They don't listen to me. I have to do everything by myself. And I'm feeling so irritated and frustrated. I'm feeling so very sad. I'm feeling so angry about of whatever is happening around me. Things are so not right with me. It's so disturbing to see myself like this. What is happening to your energy? Can anyone tell me? Compared to the previous time when we did, what is happening to your energy? Yes. Anyone is feeling a
Feeling of
difference?
cold.
Feeling cold. Okay. All right. And you have seen the distance, the gap between your palms. Just measure that. Okay. How much it is. Now we have seen how it is when we are generating negative thoughts, how our energy is. Now let's generate good thoughts and check how our energy changes now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Close your eyes again. Focus between your palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly take your palms up, apart, away, 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 far away, as much as possible. Complete focus in between your palms. No disturbance, no other thoughts, just your breath and your palms going away. Now, let's generate good thoughts. Inhale, slowly hold, exhale, slowly hold. I'm feeling very happy today. While you generate good thoughts, bring your hands closer. Now, complete focus has to be between your palms and feel where you're getting the push in between your palms. There will be a certain place where your palms will stop moving. I'm having a very good day today. I'm feeling very happy. I'm smiling to myself. My children are so obedient and they love me so much. They help me with my work. They study well. They're turning out to be good citizens, very disciplined. I'm very happy. I'm feeling so satisfied with whatever I have. And I love myself the way I am. I'm happy. I'm smiling to myself. And I can feel people around me also love me so much. I'm so important to everyone in the house. Now, how have your energies changed? Open your eyes and see the gap between your palms. What has happened? What happened? It has become more. How many of you all think that your energy has changed and has become more? Yes, no, maybe I felt, I didn't feel. How many of you all felt? Oh, how many of you all didn't do? Okay, Samishta, yes. That's all. Only two of you all. Okay, yes, it's more. That's nice. So you see, people, simple, right? Okay. When we are having negative thoughts, All our energy is going behind those thoughts, and our body does not have energy. Then we fall sick. We get headaches. We get backache. We get this. We get that. Right? And when we are generating good thoughts, what is happening? Our energy is getting restored with us. And with that restored energy, so many things we can do. I can utilize that good energy of mine in doing some creative work with my children or doing something for myself. Isn't it? Right or wrong? So energy follows your thought. It's not difficult, people. Start generating good thoughts. Before we used to say, सोच के बोलो, सोच के करो, है ना? We used to say this, right? सोच के बोलो, सोच के करो. The new mantra is सोच के सोचो. सोच के सोचो is the new mantra because सोचना means you already have a thought in your mind. Now think over the thought. The thought what you have generated is a good or a bad thought, positive thought or negative thought. If you have generated a negative thought, how can you get rid of the negative thought? So सोच के सोचो, then बोलो and करो. Okay, so think twice. Whatever thought you are generating is good or bad. Habits can be changed, right? You need to start generating good thoughts. Who gave a habit to your children? खाना नहीं खा रहा है बाबा, फोन पे देखो डोरेमोन आ रहा है. ओके, ये आ रहा है, वो आ रहा है, देखो देखो और खिलाओ खिलाओ. So who gave them that habit of eating, watching and eating? We only generated that habit for them ना, and now we are complaining. मेरा बच्चा सुनता नहीं है, वो टीवी लगा के दिया, मोबाइल दिया तो ही खाना खाता है. Mistake. No mistake. So can we change that habit? We can change that habit. It can be changed. Habits can be changed. And it cannot be changed in one day or 2 days. You have to do it over and over and over and again and again and again to change that. How did we get the habit of watching the video? By doing it every day, right? Watching your phone while eating, doing it every day. अभी तो habit बन गया. उसके वजह मेरा खाना ही नहीं जाता है. Right? We only did it, right? Now let's try. Let's not get the phone today on the table. Let's eat. Okay, we might feel full in 2 bites only. We'll feel full because our phone is not there. If our phone is there, we are eating, finishing the entire plate. Phone is not there, 2 bites. Okay, fine. I'll do it again tomorrow. Don't get the phone. I'll eat 4 bites this time. Don't get the phone. Third day also. Gradually, you will notice you're eating without your phone and you're eating happily with your family around. So there you get some more time with your family. This can be changed. Start doing it. It's not a magic which will not happen. It is not going to happen over time. It has to be done every day, 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, months, 2 months. But habits can be changed. So don't say that my child is not eating. That is, you have inculcated that habit. Now it's your responsibility to get the child out of that habit. Okay, so let's start practicing that. Start generating good thoughts. Why do we only say my child is not listening, my child does not study, my child is not good? Why are we only saying this? Why aren't we saying, my child is very good at sports, he does very good swimming, he's very good, he keeps his room so clean. See, you're generating that thought, and that thought is connected with your child, right? When you're generating a good thought and it is connected to your child, the vibrations are passing on the thoughts to the child, and that child's energy increases, like how your energy has increased. So instead of, see, everything is 50-50%, good things and bad things. So let's start focusing on good things every day, and let's start bringing the best in ourselves and in our children. So that is going to help you all also. It's a very good parenting tip which will help you all start generating good thoughts. See, mother knows everything, isn't it? A mother knows a child, what the child is. If there are two siblings, mother can clearly identify the good points and the weak points of a child, right? Even in the forest, a lion cannot be compared to a poodle, right? A lion's temperament is different, a poodle's temperament is different. Similarly, if there are siblings, a mother knows how each child is. So start identifying that and work on their positive side. Appreciate them for what good they do instead of saying, "आका, ये करने में टाइम वेस्ट किया तूने, उससे बेहतर बैठ के स्टडी करता था." You say that, right? So instead of that, try to understand, okay, you did this, and what did you gain from this? What are the good things you got from this? Oh, great. This is what even you are learning with them. And if you are learning, your child is getting attached. Oh, my mother, my parents are showing interest in what I like also. You might understand or not understand most of the things, but at least you're showing the interest. That is giving you another chance to bond with your child. The more you bonding and more communicating with your child, you're keeping your child's door open to come and approach you whenever they want, even in times of trouble. Okay? So try to work on your thoughts, generating good thoughts. All right? And I would like to summarize the entire thing, okay, with few simple things which we all need to understand. Okay, parenting is a science and an art. We all need to learn it. We were all not born as parents, right? Yeah, only when we gave birth to a child did we become parents. So we cannot say, "I gave birth to a child." You should say, "The child gave birth to a parent." So we are all in the learning process. Just to learn. Everything is new for everyone, so learn. All right, invest your time in understanding your child rather than making a decision. Instead of saying a complete no or a complete yes, try to understand your child. All right. See, for example, there were these two neighbors where they grew some plants. Okay, they grew similar plants in their garden. There was this one young guy and there was this one old guy. Right? Now the young guy, he used to water his plant every day, overfeed it with manure and different types of pesticides, and try to take the best care of it, put the best soil for it. In the meanwhile, the older guy, what he did, he gave limited water, limited manure, limited fertilizers, everything in limit. Right? So this is how the plants were growing. Both the plants were growing very healthy. Right? The young man's plant grew even more healthier and more beautiful because of overwatering, over manure, everything was given to it over. Right? Now one fine day, what happened? One night it rained very heavily with thunder, lightning, heavy rain. And in that heavy rain, what happened was, because of too much of rain, the plant of the younger guy, it got uprooted. Okay, so this younger guy was like surprised, अरे मैंने इतना कुछ किया है इसके लिए, हर बार पानी इतना, so much of manure, so much of pesticide, and I've taken the best care of the plant, and how did it get uprooted? It had to be strong. So he was a little curious and he went to his neighbor, to the older guy, and he said, "I want to see your plant. What has happened to your plant because of the heavy rain?" So when he went there, he saw the older guy's plant was still intact, standing straight and strong. This is like same plant. You grew them together. You took care of it together. How come your plant is so strong? Isn't it? Question to be confused question. How do we understand this? Isn't it? Right? The older guy explained, he said, you have given everything over to your plant, over watering, over manufacture, over pesticide. So the plant didn't need anything. All what the plant had to do is be happy over there standing nicely. But I gave everything in limit. So my plant had to go deep down to the soil to find for extra food. And while it was going deep down in the soil, the roots became stronger. And the plant knew how to stand by itself. Right? So this is how we also need to take care of our children. What we do, हाँ मेरे बचपन में मुझे ये नहीं मिला है तो मैं अभी सब कुछ मेरे बच्चों को दूंगी. I'll give them more than what they deserve and more than lose a hold on our children. isn't it? That's how, you need to learn to balance. It's not required that you give everything over to your children. Right? Keep a balance. Learn to keep a balance. Similarly, we also need to allow them to have their own ideas. Listen to their ideas. Listen to what they have to say. Listen to different things. You never know, they might have a very good suggestion for you and you can consider it. Like I said, every person in the house is important. Okay, so learn from them, grow with them, live your childhood again. See, you're getting an opportunity to live your childhood again. Live it accordingly. Be happy, keep smiling. You are the most important part of your child's life. Being a parent is because they will look up to you. Whatever you're doing, they will repeat it after you. Right? Yes or no? Yes, no, maybe. Didn't we do that? Didn't we look up to our parents and see what they were doing? Slowly in our small younger days, the way my mother dresses up, she wears her sari. Even I wanted to do that and do the makeup like my mother used to do. Similarly with the guys, they used to watch their fathers shave and they wanted to do in the younger days, right? Similarly, our children are also looking up to us, isn't it? Yes, no, maybe. Bored. Everyone is bored. Too much of GAN session, isn't it? Right? We are like, yeah, we know all this. We know all this, so why are we lacking? Yeah, Salma. What happened, Salma? You're bored? Okay. So see, yes, I agree. Being a parent, we also don't like to take advice, but a refresher is always required because there might be certain small things which we might lose on. क्यों मेरे साथ ऐसे हो रहा है? मैं तो सब कुछ कर रही हूँ, मेरे बच्चे सुनते नहीं है फिर भी. बच्चे सुनते नहीं है, क्यों नहीं सुनते हैं? Everything is starting from here. Probably they're not giving them the proper time, isn't it? Right? Anyone has any questions till now? Any queries or any doubts? What you would like to ask? What we can talk on? Yes, refresher is required. Everyone needs a refresher because in that bargain we are so confused, and then we get stressed about is there something wrong what we are doing? Like I said, I am not wrong. Parent is not wrong. Child is not wrong. Wrong is the situation. Wrong is something, wrong is something which we have to go through. So we need to identify and make our child understand, Baba, this is so and so thing. If you do this, these are the consequences. Good, bad. So that's how you explain to your child. End of the day, it's the child's decision. If they want to do it or no, we cannot stop them. We would never like our parents to stop us on what we want to do. Neither did we get any guidance from our parents. Baba, this is wrong. This is how it is. No explanations were given to us. We were only told no or yes. Our no was never supported with any clarification. Right or wrong? Didn't we grow up like that? Yes, no, maybe. I grew up like that. I agree to that. When it was a no from a parent, it was a no from a parent. We never got explanation why it was a no. And we never dared to explain or back answer why you're saying no. Isn't it? Nowadays, children, if you say a no, they will back answer you. Why? Why shouldn't I do this? Why you're stopping me? Why? How? So always when you're going to give them a no answer, back it up. Explain it to them, Baba, this is the reason why, I feel that you should not be doing it. Still after that, if they're going ahead and doing it, it is at their risk. But be there for them. Don't show them that you're there. Let them make mistakes. Let them learn from the mistakes. But hold their hand before they fall into grave mistakes. Let them give them one tight slap. Right? Yes, no, maybe. Any questions? No one has any questions? Are there any apps which measure our aura? Yes, there are some apps. Okay. Normally we do it through a Krillian photography. Okay, it's a special kind of a camera you get wherein you can gauge your entire aura. No, but the best part to keep judging your aura is this exercise. This exercise is best. Every day, if you are into meditation or yoga or any kind of connection, universal spiritual activity which you'll do, go to a temple, church, or any holy place. Go and there you check your energy level. You'll actually feel and find that the energy levels are much higher there in those places because everyone comes there with a positive thought. Everyone comes there with their own faith and belief. So the energy levels there will be very, very high. You can do this and find out your energy. Similarly, if you all are going out anywhere and you all want to check your energies, I'm sure you all cannot do this over there in a group of people. People will wonder what you all are doing. Are you all gone mad? It's like you wait until the same in certain cases. See, stubborn cases, yes, there is a question over here. Uh, it says, isn't it too late to wait and the child fails in stubborn cases? There are stubborn children. Now, for stubborn children, see, you identify your child. Like a parent, you know how to identify your child. There are children who listen and understand, right? Small example I'll give you. A small example. A child is not well. Okay? A child is not well. You try all your home remedies, but still the child is not getting any relief. So the last option, what you do is in that case, you go to the doctor, right? You get some medicine for the doctor. Similarly, there are some cases where the child is really, really stubborn and does not understand, does not want to listen. In such cases, we do have counseling for children, okay, to control their temperament. Right? We do get letters, in fact, from children, like how we were talking about counseling. Right? We get letters from children. They write us big letters. We do counseling. So they write us big letters. This happened, that happened, and my parents this and that and that. And at the end of that big story, we have a line in caps which is written, "Please don't tell my parents. Please don't tell my parents." Why has this happened? Why they are so comfortable to come and talk to a counselor than talking to their own parents? Because the counselor sits and listens and does not give any judgment, does not give any solution or suggestion, but just listens. And at the end, the counselor will tell the child on how the child can take care of his issues. But as a parent, what happens? What we are doing is, no, why you did this? You shouldn't do this. So even before the child tries to tell you some problem, we have already given our decision over it, right? So sit and listen to your child. Listen to what there is. Might be something which does not relate to anything also, but sit and listen. At least the child knows my parent listens to whatever I have to say. So tomorrow, if it is any rubbish also, they'll be open enough to come and talk to you. And you are the best person who can handle them with love, with affection. Can the counselor give that love and affection like a parent can give? No, right? So all everything in today's session, all it comes to communication with your child. Give your child a time. Listen to your child. In that bargain, even you are learning and upgrading your knowledge, upgrading your skills, and refreshing yourself in understanding how you can cope up with your child. That is very important. So, and to keep yourself calm and patient and get that balance, start generating good thoughts. Generate good thoughts about your children, about yourself, about your family, about things around you. And when you start generating good thoughts about all these things, you see how the aura of your entire house, your entire family, how the entire scenario changes for you. Try this. Try this for 15 days. Do it for 15 days. Mark the day today, 10th. 15 days makes it 25. And then you can message me on 25th of October. Message me how and what difference has it made to your aura. By just generating good thoughts instead of thinking my child is not doing anything, my child is not studying. You have generated a thought that my child studies every day and my child is improving every day. Just generate this thought. Let's work on one thing at a time. At home, simple example. At home, as children, when we used to come back from school, okay, from the main door, we used to understand the situation of the house. Like, my mother is not in a very good mood today. Say she had a bad day and maybe she had an argument with my father and she's not in a good mood. We could sense that from the main door. हाँ, आज घर का माहौल कुछ ठीक नहीं है, मम्मी का मूड ठीक नहीं है, better everything goes in place. So, like a good child, I go, I remove my shoes, socks will go in the shoes and on the rack. My bag will go on the table. My uniform will go on the hanger. Right? I go, I change and freshen up, and like a good girl, I have to come and sit quietly, no uttering a word. Because I already know, मम्मी का पारा चढ़ा है, आज पड़ेगी. कुछ बोलो पड़ेगी. पप्पा के साथ हो गया आज. We used to understand her aura right from the door. Right? Okay. And when mother's mood is good, we can smell her good food right from the main door. And then we know, अच्छा आज उड़ा दो, शूज इधर उड़ा दो, बैग उधर उड़ा दो, यूनिफॉर्म इधर उड़ा दो, कोई बात नहीं, मम्मी का मूड अच्छा है. Right? Similarly, it is with us now. Now, your mothers, how are we going to generate the good aura? By keeping our mind calm, by generating good thoughts every day, generating good thoughts, our energy and aura will expand. And in that good energy, aura, positive aura, people will like to be with us. When people like to be with us, they like to listen to us, right? Because our positive aura is stronger than their negative aura. It will be like a magnet. Try this 15 days. Start generating good thoughts. Instead of saying, I cannot do it, say, I can do it. Instead of saying, days are going bad, say, days will get better. Things are getting better for me. Instead of saying, my child is not listening, my child is getting better, studying better, showing interest, being disciplined, understanding, respectful. Start using positive thoughts and see the difference for yourself. And this is the ancient old remedy, people, wherein we never had anyone to tell us. Okay, we never had anyone to guide us, but this is the universe which has helped us to keep connecting and remain positive. That's the reason why all of us are here successfully today, doing our own things and keeping a smile on our face. Why do we manage to keep a smile on our face? Because we know the universe is there and the universe can handle everything. The universe is waiting to give us everything. We all need to open our hands and ask the universe, and the universe will give it to you. Trust me. Try it out. Give yourself every day 10 to 15 minutes time. When I, every time when I take a session, I tell everyone, give yourself 10 to 15 minutes time. First thing will be, अरे मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, कहाँ से टाइम, घर का काम करूँ, बच्चों का करूँ, ये करूँ, वो करूँ, टाइम नहीं है. Now, see, even if you are a working person, okay, let's calculate the time. 24 hours we have. In 24 hours, we sleep for 8 hours. How much remained? Math, any math teacher here? 24 hours में से 8 घंटे निकालो, कितना रह गया?
16.
Very good. Are you a math teacher? Okay.
Oh no, I am a parent.
Great. Okay, 16 hours remain, right? 16 hours. Now say another 8 hours is work time, right? 8 hours. 16 में से 8 निकालो और कितना रह गया?
8.
8 hours. 8 hours रह गया. Okay, say we need 2 hours to travel. से काम पे जाते हैं, आते हैं. Say okay, fine. Take 3 hours. We need to travel, prepare our breakfast, prepare our lunch box, and जाना आना. Okay, 3 hours. तो 8 में से 3 निकाला, कितना रह गया? 5 घंटे में चलो. I need to take a shower. I need to refresh. I need to do put everything in place, or maybe buy some vegetables, do some shopping. How many hours do we need every day to do this? Another 2 hours. Putting, okay, say another 3 hours. कितना रह गया? 5 में से 3 निकाला, 2 रह गया. दो रह गया दो। मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है लेकिन अभी 2 घंटा है। ओके, तो 2 घंटे में क्या करने वाले हैं? ओह, फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, इंस्टाग्राम, चैटिंग कॉल, है ना? हाँ, 1 घंटा व्हाट्सएप पे, another 20 minutes on Facebook, half an hour chatting, है ना? में फिर भी 10 मिनट बचे, 20 मिनट्स बचे फिर भी। तो गिव अस 20 मिनट्स फॉर योरसेल्फ। 1 घंटा व्हाट्सएप पे रह के अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट वट एवर इज हैपनिंग, इसने वट एवर द सीरियल थिंग्स आर गेटिंग अपडेटेड, इसने इसको ये कहा, इन दिस सीरियल दिस हैपेंड एंड दिस थिंग इज कमिंग अप, एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग थ्रू ऑल दैट, ओके, राशि बहू, दिस इज वन मोर थिंग इज कमिंग, राशि बहू ने ऐसे कहा, क्यों कहा, क्या कहा, रसोड़ी में कौन था, ओके, गेटिंग yourself updated with that. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes time, sit in a calm place, see that no one disturbs you for those 10 minutes, and just focus on your breath. Feel every breath that comes in, every breath that goes out. Just close your eyes and just feel the breath. Every breath comes in, every breath that goes out. The 10 minutes will be like a power pack energy shoot up for you. You take a power nap, right, in the afternoon. This will be like a power pack energy for you. 10 minutes. Try it. Try it. Try it. You will feel so refreshed, so revitalized. 10 minutes of breathing. That breathing, only focus on your breath. When you focus on your breath, there will be no thoughts which will be coming in. So you will not lose your focus. Only inhale and exhale. That's all what you do for 10 minutes. Okay? Alright? Okay. Alright. This is all what I had to sum up. Yes? Okay, this is all what I wanted to sum up. Alright? See, people, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Okay? We can only sit and tell you, refresh you with your powers and abilities. How you utilize that is entirely up to you. And when your children see you utilizing your own positivity and your own good things to upbring yourself, they will definitely like to be with you. They will definitely like to see you, watch you, and do follow you. Right? Right. The 15 days challenge, people. How many of you are up for the 15 days challenge? I do it every day. I still do it. I've been doing it for the last so many years, and every day I do it. How many of you are up? Yes, no, maybe I'm not going to do it. Please type in your comments. Yes, great. That's all. Only 3 people I can see. Rest all the cameras are off. I can't see your beautiful smile. Yes. Question? Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have a question.
Yes. Yes. Please.
Uh, so sometimes what happens is you said like every child is different. Yes, I agree. Every child is different. So sometimes sometimes our child is not of a competitive mind. It's very innocent.
Yes.
But the
Yes.
surrounding where we stay,
Mm,
sometimes our
mm,
relatives or sometimes our neighbors or
mm,
sometimes when they go
mm,
to school, there the environment or a child, some children even at the age of 5, 6, they are very competitive mind. Okay,
mm,
so
mm,
then in such an environment when your child goes, okay,
mm,
uh,
mm.
how to treat or how to make them strong mentally.
Mentally. Okay. That's a very good question, I should say, because most of us do face this problem. See, my child might not be very good in education or the academics, all right, but my child is always good in something else. Like I gave you an example, right, of a lion and a poodle, right? You cannot compare them both. Lion has his own temperament, poodle has his own temperament. You need to handle both of them differently. How do we do that? First of all, you need to be there with your child as a main support. Okay. Find out the child's challenging part, where the child is finding challenges in life. Coping up with friends now. When you say coping up with friends, you find different type of people around. Some are supportive, some are not supportive, isn't it? Some are humiliating, some will get the best out of you, right? Now, it is your duty to make them understand how to identify such people. Which people are the best, with whom you can be with, and will help you to get the best out of you. Everyone is not a friend. We have learned it from our own experience. Okay, whoever we meet or we talk to regularly also cannot be our friend. And always remember, my good friend will also have a good friend, right? Yeah. Oh, you're my best friend. I might say to Samiksha, Samiksha, you're my best friend. And I, tell Samiksha everything. I try to get the best out of her or the worst out of her. But remember, Samiksha also has a best friend. Okay? And Samiksha, high chances the story goes along like that. Now, when it comes to a child, we have to be very careful with a child, understanding, giving them time, and that's the reason why we say give your child time, talk to them, understand what is happening with them in school, what is happening with them around, what kind of friends they have. When we understand what kind of friends they have, definitely the friends will be around our circle only. And if it is a new person, try to talk to your child and find out, what that friend does, how he is, how he talks, how he is, and how things are with him. Does he talk the same way to everyone? Is it the same thing what he says to everyone? Is he arrogant? Is he a nice person? What he says to you? When he's talking to you, is he trying to bring the best in you? That is something which we will have to analyze. Okay, so that is one thing what I can say. It is entirely up to a parent how you are going to sit and talk to your child. The first thing is communication is very important and give that time to your child to understand the child. The minute the child disconnects from you, it is going to be difficult for you to get the connection back again because the generation is moving so fast nowadays. It gets very difficult for us to reconnect with them. So when you have the connection, keep the connection. Okay. I hope I have answered your query.
Yes, thank you very much, ma'am. Ma'am,
You're
one more
welcome.
question.
Yes, yes,
This mostly we all people face.
yes,
Sometimes, like how you spoke about the energy. So sometimes
yes.
what happens when we meet a certain group of people, okay?
Okay,
So we
yes.
feel very relaxed. We feel very
Mm,
comfortable. But
mm,
sometimes when we meet some other group of people, whenever we
mm,
enter
mm.
that time only we feel very uncomfortable. We feel like going out from there. So in such
Yes.
a situation, what to do and why we feel that?
Okay. Yes, that's again a very nice question, but I've covered a part of it in my talk right now. Now, yes, the question is when we meet a group of people, there is this vibration which we feel instantly. हाँ, I can connect to these people. ये लोग मुझे बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं. I feel comfortable जब मैं उनसे बात करती हूँ. मुझे अच्छा लगता है. And then there is another group of people. The minute you come in contact with them, are no, I'm not getting that right feeling. Same thing happens to us if even if we are visiting someone. We are going to some relative's place or any friend's place. The minute you enter, you can feel the aura. You can feel, are okay, is it like
Uh,
day to day? Okay, can you see me? I think we are having a little bit of network issues. Okay. Yes. So what happens in this case? Okay, like I said, it's all the game of aura and vibration. When you meet positive people, okay, you will feel the positive vibrations. Positive people are those people who will have a very clear mind, who know, who know the energies, who always think good, think positive. Okay. There are this group of people within which you will feel ki when I go to them, you feel relaxed because they will understand you. They will know, they will try to get the best out of you instead of trying to put you down. Now there is the same set of other people wherein you go, they'll be like, Arey, there'll be all those people who will talk behind your back. They will pass on negative vibrations to you. So that's the reason why you don't feel very welcome when you go to the other group. Now, how you handle this? When you meet people, few simple techniques which we follow. Okay, being energy healers, which we follow, we understand the vibrations very easily. Now, when you find a person who is not having a very strong aura or a very negative person, all what you need to do is keep your belief. Okay, keep your aura strong by generating good thought. Okay, even if that person is not having a good thought about me, let it be, leave it aside. Okay, all what I'm going to do is just keep myself strong, my aura strong. So when my aura is strong, the negative person's aura is not going to affect me. Okay, so all what you need to do is just keep generating the good thought. And once you know that that is not the right place, slowly disconnect from that place. You don't have to keep being there until and unless it is really required. तो काम से काम रखो, काम से मतलब रखो, अपना काम करो, निकलो बाहर से. That's the simplest thing what you can do about those people. But then there are, I think we are having a little bit of network issue. Okay, so like I said, okay, we will have negative people and positive people around us. It is entirely how you keep your energy levels high, you keep your positive thinkings up, that whatever negative it is not going to affect me. I'm not going to let it affect me. So it is all positive thoughts that you generate will help you to create a shield around you and will protect you from any negative thing. Okay, so you can try that as well. Even if you have someone, just say, okay, fine, I'm not getting good vibrations from you, but I don't have anything against you. Just let my thoughts be good, let my thinkings be good, let my aura be good. That is all, and nothing is going to affect me. Keep generating these thoughts. So automatically you will notice that anything negative also does not affect you. Okay? Any other questions?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Most welcome. Anything else, Samiksha? Anyone else would have any other questions? Because I have wrapped up with my topic. Anything else? What do you all think? If you all want me to discuss on anything or a refresher on anything?
No,
Anyone else?
if there are no questions, we can go ahead. Like,
Yes. Anyone? Any questions? No? Wow. Yes, so I've explained everything. Okay. I would just want a feedback from everyone, okay, regarding the session. Okay, how you like the session. So you can quickly type in the comments, okay, how you like the sessions and any feedback what you all would like to give me. So definitely I will try to improvise on that next time. Any feedback? Good, bad, anything. Please type in. Thank you. Anyone else? Uh, being a life coach and an energy healer and a yoga instructor, I also do take personal classes. Anyone has any queries or some things which we were not able to discuss on an open forum, sometimes it happens. If you all have any questions, you can please contact me. Samiksha has my number. So Samiksha, you can share my number with them. You're most welcome to call me up and discuss anything if you want, and we can work on different aspects, maybe with your personal life or family life or your children, because we do have a separate session for children. Okay, we do take a separate session for children, in which we help them with developing their brain energies, the left brain, right brain concept. We all know that. We give them a few asanas which help them to balance on their right brain and left brain. So that helps them in more focused concentration and understanding in whatever they are doing. Good decision making skills and ability will also get developed with that session. So definitely, Samiksha, you all can contact her and get my number if you all want to have any sessions like this. Okay. And thank you everyone. Thank you so much, Samiksha. Thank you everyone on this panel, for giving me a chance. Thank you so much for giving me a chance and opportunity to, discuss in this forum about. See, even I'm learning. I'm a parent of a teenager. Okay, very, very tough job. All right. So thank you, everyone. All of us are learning. All of us are having a good time. Keep the smile on your face. Accept the 15 days challenge which I've given you all. My to Samiksha and tell me, or give the feedback to Samiksha and let her update me what is the difference that you have felt in the 15 days time. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan, Shri Satya Sai Baba, and my loving Sai Ram to all. It's my privilege today to propose the vote of thanks for such an insightful session today. Myself, Samiksha Pawar, on behalf of Mahila participants of Shri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self Transformation, Batch 2021, extend my most sincere thanks to our beloved Bhagwan for this divine opportunity. Next, I could like to thank Ma'am Shami Rasaikar for spending time with us from her busy schedule. Today, we learned how to develop an environment for our children so that they can grow mentally to their best ability and the importance of practicing meditation to experience positive thoughts, the aura, what ma'am was talking about. Even the exercise will help each one of us to understand our environment better. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path. Thank you once again, Shami ma'am. My sincere gratitude to all the parents for their support. Without your support, this could have not been possible. I'm also thankful to our state president, Mahesh Pavaskar Kaka, vice president, Saish Gandhi Bhai, and Balvikas Gurus for your support. Thank you one and all for attending this session. Prayer is your conversation with God, and how you can develop a personal, meaningful relationship with God of the universe who loves you. It's how He can do miracles in your heart through prayers. He can bring your life into an alignment with His vision and plans. So, the activity for this week is to do prayers with your family members to develop an atmosphere full of love. Also, our next parenting session will be held on next Sunday, 17th October, on the topic to assist and motivate the parents to have a stronger parent child relationship by Sister Satya Iyer. Please make sure you all attend the session with the same enthusiasm as today. Jai Sai Ram. Om Shanti 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 Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय साई राम।